Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will clear the first measure of central tendency, which is arithmetic mean. In the previous video we have calculated arithmetic mean in individual series, and now let us start calculation of arithmetic mean in discrete series. What is the difference between individual or discrete series? The basic difference between individual or discrete series is that in discrete series frequency is given. So this is the statement: quantity of milk sold and number of sellers are given. So this quantity of milk will be represented by X and number of sellers will be represented by as frequency. So here frequency is given and we have to calculate arithmetic mean in a discrete series by using number 1, direct method. Same as we have calculated 3 methods in a individual series, all the 3 methods we will also calculate in a discrete series. Number 1, direct method. Number 2, shortcut method. Number 3, step deviation method. This is part 2 of the video. In first video we have already calculated arithmetic mean in individual series. So for the calculation of direct method, I am preparing one more column for the calculation of fx, f multiplied by x. So the values of x are 100 multiplied by 1, which is 100, 120 multiplied by 4, 480, 130 multiplied by 7, 910, then 160 multiplied by 6, 960, and last one is 320. Now let us sum up all the values of frequency, which is 20. Frequency sigma f or n is equal to 20 and sigma fx is equal to 0, 1, 8, 2. So this is 2810. So I am writing down the formula for the calculation of arithmetic mean in discrete series by direct method. Sigma fx divided by n is equal to sigma fx, the value is 2810 divided by 20, which is equivalent to 140.5. So 140.5 is the answer of arithmetic mean. So the value of arithmetic mean is 140.5 by direct method in discrete series. And now let us calculate the values in by shortcut method. I am taking the same values. The values of x are 100, 120, 130, 160 and 180, and the values of f are 1, 4, 7, 6, 2. These are the values which are given in the statement. And now I am preparing 2 more columns, one for D. For the calculation of D, D can be calculated as x minus A. A means assumed mean. Assumed mean that would be taken from the values of x. So middle value of x will be considered as assumed mean. So we are taking 130 as assumed mean. Now I am subtracting all the values of assumed mean from the value of x. 100 minus 130 which is minus 30, 120 minus 130, minus 10, 0, 30, and last one is 50. As we have multiplied frequency with x in a direct method and we have calculated fx, the values of fx. Now we will multiply the value of f with the values of d. So next calculation fd, f multiplied by d, and the values will be minus 30, minus 40, 0, 180 or 100. We will not multiply f with x because we have taken deviations from the values of x. And now let us sum up all the values of f. Sigma f or n is equal to 20 and sigma fd is equal to, negative values are minus 70 and positive values are 280. So the answer will be 210. So I am writing the formula of shortcut method. Arithmetic mean is equal to, we have assumed, so a plus sigma fd divided by n. We have assumed 130 and we will take sigma fd and we will take n as 20. So 130 plus 210 divided by 20 is equal to 130 plus 10.5, which is equivalent to 140.5. So the value of arithmetic mean is 140.5. The logic is that either we are calculating arithmetic mean by direct method or by shortcut method, answer is same. And now for the calculation of third step deviation method, I am taking the same values. The values of x are 100, 120, 130, 160, 180. These are the values of x. And the values of f are 1, 4, 7, 6, 2. Let us calculate first of all the values of d. It means x minus a. Let us take 130 as assumed mean. The values of dx will be minus 30, minus 10, 0, 30 or 50. In the step deviation method, we calculate d dash, and for the calculation of d dash is equal to d divided by c. And what will be the common class interval? All the values of d, those are divisible by 10. So we are taking 10 as the common factor. D divided by 10, all the values of d will be divided by 10. Minus 10 divided by 10, minus 3, minus 1, 0, 3 or 5. Now we will multiply frequency. Frequency will be multiplied in all the methods. Either that would be multiplied to x, or frequency will be multiplied by d, or here frequency will be multiplied by d dash. Next column fd dash. So the values of fd dash will be f or d dash minus 3, minus 4, 0, 6 multiplied by 3, 18, and last one is 10. So the negative values are minus 7, and the positive values are 28. By the summation of sigma f or n is equal to 20 and the summation of sigma f d dash is equal to 28 minus 7, it will be 21. So the formula is arithmetic mean by step deviation method is equal to a plus sigma f d dash divided by n or multiplied by common class interval. We have assumed 130, n is 20, sigma f d dash is 21 and common factor is 10. So by summation, putting up all the values, 130 plus sigma f d dash, which is 21. The value of n is 20 and multiplied by 10 is equal to 130 plus 210 divided by 20 is equal to 130 plus 10.5 is equal to 140.5. So 140.5 will be the value of arithmetic mean in discrete series by step deviation method. Again, logic is that the answer is same. So in this way, I have take a quick practice so that all the methods can be calculated in a single video. Because if separated videos will be there, then it will make a trouble for you. So do subscribe the channel to see more videos related to arithmetic mean. In my next video, we will calculate continuous series for the calculation of arithmetic mean. Thank you.